There's growing evidence that therapy doesn't just improve mental health, it can also contribute to longer, healthier lives. Hi, I'm Carol Moddelmog, licensed clinical marriage and family therapist at Veridian Behavioral Health.
Well, Carol, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to be talking about behavioral health. When should somebody think that they maybe have a problem that services at Veridian could be of benefit?
Sure. So oftentimes we see folks that maybe struggling or with like ruminating thoughts, and those would be like maybe a thought that's I give an example of like a hamster on a wheel, those thoughts that go around and around and around. And so that would be something that we could help with. Maybe depression, anxiety, grief, PTSD. Those are things that we might help with. We offer a wide variety of services. We offer individual, marital, group. We have psychiatric consultations, medication management, inpatient, outpatient, individualized intensive services. And we service all age ranges, from geriatric all the way to kids. And we do telehealth services, so we're able to see people all through Kansas, which is really, really helpful too.
Okay, so people can know kind of how the process works. If somebody was interested or had questions about it, what does that process look like?
Right, so they just need to contact our offices, and our receptionists can help them too then. And guide them and let them know, do you want to see a male therapist or a female therapist? Help them with their insurance. If they have an employee assistance program too, oftentimes we work with those companies, and if your company offers that, that can be helpful also.
So for many people, asking for help is a big step, right? If somebody is hesitant, what encouragement would you have for them?
Yes, oftentimes that is, and sometimes there's a stigma with therapy too, unfortunately. But we're seeing that, people are being more and more open to it, and that it's, we have a wonderful location too, that where Veridian East is located, very private location, and I think that knowing that, if your car was needed fixed, you'd go to a mechanic, and the brain is important too. That oftentimes, we shouldn't neglect the brain, and how when you pay attention to your brain, then that's just as important as anything else. And so just calling, and we would be more than happy to answer any questions and see if this is something that you might benefit from.
Well, Carol, thank you so much for coming on the show and for some great information. And thank you for watching. For more information, please visit veridianbh.com.